Rule number 6. If one or more singular subjects are joined to one or more plural verbs by or no, then the subject closest to the verb determines the agreement. This one is very important. Now we have combined rule number 4 and rule number 5. We may have one singular subject joined to one plural subject, or one singular subject joined to plural subject. You see? Plural subject. So now, look at this. The one which is closest to the verb determines the agreement. Between these two, which one is closest to the verb? That is what will determine the what? The agreement. For example, neither Victor nor my parents are going with us. Victor, that's one, or let me say that's one singular subject. One singular what? Subject. Then my parents, that's one plural subject. One plural what? Subject. So now we are saying the one which is closest to the verb determines the agreement. Which one is our verb here? Going. The verb is going. Now, between Victor and parents, which one is closest to the verb which is going? Which one is closest to the word going? It's the parents, right? It's the parents. So the parents will determine the agreement. The agreement. Now, since the parents is plural, we'll use are. Are. So Victor, neither Victor nor my parents are going with us. The word are has come from the subject parents. Parents. Now, what if we start with parents? In this case, we say neither my parents. It will be neither my parents nor Victor is going with us. Interesting. Neither my parents nor Victor is going with us. Have said the subject closest to the verb determines the agreement. So in this case, Victor will be closer to the what? To the verb which is going. Hence, Victor would determine the agreement. Now, since Victor is singular subject, we use singular verb which is. I think you are together on this one. The one which is closest to the what? To the verb determines the agreement. Number 7. A compound subject joined by and is generally plural. It must have a plural verb. The subjects joined by the words and, they are plural and need plural verb. One boy and one girl are representing the school because of the word and. Because of the word and, we use are representing the school because this is a compound subject. Mwansa and Charlie are going for the party. Are going because of the word and. I can also explain on this one both. When you use both, you need to use a plural verb. So in this case, when I use both, I can say both Mwansa and Charlie are going for the party because both expresses a compound subject. Both works in the same way as what? And. Now, let us look at some of the examples here. Zambia and 5 other countries have qualified for the 2022 World Cup finals. Zambia and 5 other countries. Because of the word and here, this has become a compound subject. Hence, we use the word what? Have qualified for the 2022 World Cup finals. So how is our answer going to be? Zambia. Now when we put a comma there, then we say as well as. The subject we are following there is just Zambia. The other phrase is just to interrupt the what? Just to interrupt the subject. So we said it does not affect the subject verb agreement in any way. So how is our answer going to be? Try that one. Question 2. I am not interested in football. My brother is not interested in football either. What if we use neither? How is it going to be? Mwape as well as Mutinta has been invited to the celebrations. What if we use both? All the pieces of furniture were in the store. All the furniture. The suitcases were left behind at the terminus. The luggage. So now look at these answers here. Here are the answers. Number 1, Zambia, as well as 5 other countries has qualified for the 2022 World Cup finals. What has changed here? We have changed this have to what? To has. Simply because now we have Zambia as our subject here. Because there is a comma here, then we have as well as. So this phrase is just to interrupt the subject. It's just interrupting. So it has no effect. Question 2. I am not interested in football. My brother is not interested either. Neither. We know to say neither works with what? Nor. Nor. Neither works with nor. And we said if singular subjects are joined by no, then you must use what? Singular verb. Now look at this. Neither my brother nor I am interested in football. Here we are looking at the verb or the subject closest to the verb. The verb here is interested. Now for I, you cannot say I is interested. So when I is closer to the verb, then you use am. Neither my brother nor I am interested in football. But when you start with I, neither I nor my brother now is closest to the verb. So it will determine the agreement. So it will be neither I nor my brother is interested in football. You see the difference there? When you start with the brother, you end with I, then you should use am, interested in football. But when you use neither I nor my brother is interested in football. Question number 3. Mwape as well as Motinta has been invited to the celebrations. Look at this one. The subject here was what? Mwape. That's why here we had a singular verb, has been invited to the celebrations. Mutinta here was just an interruptive phrase. What if we use both? Both is a compound what? Subject. So both Mwape and Mutinta have been invited to the celebrations. Have been. Because of the word what? And. Because of the word and. Question 4. All the pieces of furniture, look at this, pieces of furniture were in the store. Because pieces is our subject in this case, and it is plural. Hence, we're supposed to have what? Plural verb, were in the store. Now, what if we say all the furniture? All the furniture, it has become a compound thing, just one thing, furniture. So we say all the furniture was in the store. Because when we talk about furniture, it's just one thing now. It's singular. Question 5. The suitcases were left behind at the terminus, at the bus terminus. The suitcases, because the suitcases is plural, the verb was what? Plural, were. But when we talk about luggage, then we have put it as a compound subject. We're talking about it in one thing. The luggage. Since the luggage is a compound thing which is just one, singular, then we should say the luggage was left behind at the bus terminus. The luggage was left behind at the bus terminus. Very simple. When you just follow the rules, this is very simple. You don't need to rewrite sentences according to how you feel like or how you see them being correct to you. No. Rewrite sentences according to rules.